we're back.
We're back, yeah. As if by magic, yeah. So, international stuff then, I think is what we're going to talk
about that. Okay, so should we start with Kentucky? That's coming up first. So
yeah, you got 2 weeks in Kentucky, haven't you? So
let's go there. So we've got a great range out there in Providence, I think it is.
Well, just outside of Madisonville, isn't it?
Yeah, Madisonville. It's a great range. We're going to run some quite cool stuff up there. So good thing with Kentucky is because all the guns are literally just on the road. We've got everything. You know, handguns, rifles, pistols, hundreds of them. I think there's a couple of submachine guns coming up, and I'm hoping that we can get some full auto stuff as well. So it should be good 2 weeks. There's still some space if anyone's interested. If you're interested in these sort of things, just give us a buzz, drop us an email through the Calibre website, and we'll pick it up and get back to you. But yeah, I mean there's what.
So I'm only out there for the second week in Kentucky. You're doing 2 weeks, aren't you? So I think because of COVID messed it up last year, didn't they? Was it last year?
2 years. 2 years. It's been ages since we last.
Feels like a lifetime.
I think it was.
Feels like a lifetime since we've shot in the States. But yeah, so it's basically we're going to kind of try and squeeze the. Or get the drug out of people's system by letting them shoot for 2 weeks if they wanted to shoot for 2 weeks.
I've seen the pallet. There is plenty of lead out there. There's no ammo shortage where we're going. Let's put it that way.
Leave me some for the second week. I will cry myself to sleep. But yeah.
So I think the idea we're going to run some basic. First day will be basic training in the morning, and then there'll probably be a little pistol match in the afternoon. Tuesday, Wednesday there'll be rifle and shotgun and a bit of. I think we've got the revolvers, so we'll do some sort of police 1945 kind of stage where you double barrel shotgun, because we've got that coach gun that
we have,
with the mare's leg on it, so maybe an underlever shotgun for a few stages, with a mare's leg, so that'd be quite good fun.
Interesting.
Moving on to then revolvers, and then just the usual sort of IPSC style competitions for the other guns, and then Friday will be a 3-gun match.
We're still going to try and do that. Is it Metal Madness? Still,
yeah, there's a really good little. I think you 2.2 and 9mm. What it maybe is. It's not far from where we're staying. It's in a place called Paducah.
It's out of a cut out of a bus or something, isn't it? And you shoot like random sorts. It's almost like
a steel plate challenge.
Yeah.
And I don't know the distances, but you've got. I think it's 9 or 10 stages.
We'll try and find a link to it, and we'll link to it at some point.
You basically. I think you shoot all 10 at the same time, so you kind of you shoot, and it's basically there's five plates on each stage, and they're at different distances, and they're at different angles, and the round plate is a stop plate. So on the buzzer, bang, 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 finish on the stop plate, like you would with the steel plate challenge.
But it's all confined, though, isn't it? So
it's all confined, and I don't think it takes long to shoot. I think you can literally turn up from where I can make out you do it. Is you turn up, you shoot one stage, and then you just move down the line,
and then that's the job done.
So it's job done.
It sounds like a great bit of banter, doesn't it? You know, when people are going to miss.
But again, we can all shoot, we can all hold our own, especially with 2.2s.
Yeah,
so it could be a bit of a leveler between us and the Americans. I think it'd be quite a good fun.
But it's all about the banter at that point, though, isn't it? Because we're all going to mess up. We're all going to do something silly.
So I think we'll just grab a 15-22 and head on up to Paducah.
But I'm looking forward to the Kentucky side of things. I think that'll be good fun. Get the band back on the road. I think is a fair thing to say. And then I've never shot in Kentucky yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
The other thing that makes these trips great is the people that come with us.
Absolutely,
Try and meet up in the evenings, go out for food at a restaurant. Often get up in the morning, roll out of bed, go to the diner across the road and grab some breakfast, and you're kind of with those people for the rest of the day.
Yep. And it's a bit of a road trip as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a road trip. I think I know some of the guys are going out beforehand, and Arius, the cameraman behind us, I think he's going out. When you're going out 10 days before, is it?
Yeah. 10 days of road tripping around 5 different states.
Yeah,
and it's a decent drive down from Chicago. You know, I think
it's about 7 hours, 6-7 hours.
And I think everyone's going to stop and do their shopping on the way there and the way back. And it's.
And again, if you come out to those sort of places, if you come out to those sort of places, there's often big outdoor shops, gun shops, whatever else. So if there's bits and pieces you want to pick up, as you start saving in January, by the time you get out to the States, you've got some money put aside, you go with a whole new wardrobe, which is what I tend to do, because I normally take hand luggage out there and come back with a suitcase full of sort of clothes to wear for the next 2 years.
Yeah,
which is a good way of doing stuff. It works out quite cheap that way.
Yeah, so Kentucky will be good fun, but I think we'll do some videos and stuff while we're out there.
Yeah.
We'll record the sort of banter that goes on, and I think it's just basically, and it's not just a bunch of lads. It's there's a lot of girls that come along as well.
Yeah, it's all age groups as well. I think this year we've got some quite young say it's quite young, sort of late teens coming out, and through to people in their 50s and 60s.
Well, the old guy in the
50s. I'm nearly there.
I was going to say, and the old guy in the mirror that's walking down the hallway. That's a story for another day. But yeah, it's so yeah, it's yeah. I'm not that old. I'm just high mileage. But yeah, it's yeah. But yeah, no, I think it'd be good fun. I think yeah, there's pretty much something for everyone. It's
It's not too serious either. You can make what it is. If you're at a certain level and your mates at a certain level, then you can compete with each other.
Yeah.
All we ask is that you be safe.
Yeah, everything's safe and everything's
and have fun.
Yeah,
That's the most important things.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, just compete against the guys that you compete against, and let the other people compete against themselves. Don't overdo it. Don't push yourself outside your comfort zone.
But likewise, when we were in Utah, I scored 3-4 years ago now. When we're shooting against people like Brian Nelson. And,
we shot that Berry Still match, didn't we?
Yeah. Crikey, that was a jumped off a 10-hour flight into a 2-hour car drive. Yeah, get handed a PCC and so
off you go.
got told to go and shoot one of the biggest matches in America. But that's how we roll. It's.
It's good fun. I think what's great about that is with the Americans, I think I said it earlier, they assume you can't shoot because you're English.
Yeah.
And then when you do rock up and you kind of stand on and you don't make a thing about it, you're just quite quiet and you stand, the typical English reserve thing, you stand there and this goes in here, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's the target, is it? Oh, okay. What do I do? I stand what's that buzzer thing do? Well, that makes you go bang.
That's the main black buzzer, mate.
Yeah, that's the one. Bloody hell.
Yeah, no, it was good fun. But I mean, that Berries match was an eye-opener as well, wasn't it? Was it like 300 rounds or something? The round count? It was horrendous.
In that one stage, all those steel plates that were different colours. I think it was blue, orange, and red, or whatever it was.
Yeah, 3 different.
And then you had the clays as well that you had to shoot with a pistol. It was it was.
When the buzzer went off, my mind went blank on that one. Trust me. Yeah, I think I messed that one up royally. But yeah, but shooting pistols with clay, shooting clays with pistols. Sorry, that was maybe the wrong way around there. But yeah, shooting the old toasters. That was hard work trying to Well, definitely it was good fun.
Yeah, it's I enjoyed it. We shot that. Don't forget we ran. We ran the Empire and the Empire Strikes Back matches in Utah as well, which were great fun. Two massive matches. What were they? 8 stages, but 2-day matches.
Eight
plus 4 side shoots.
Yeah, and a couple of side shoots as well. Yeah, steel plate challenge thrown into the mix of it. Bit of 3-gun.
Yeah, so that was. I mean, I can't remember what the round count for that was, but that was a hard match. That was a proper Brian Nelson, almost hard as hell kind of match.
but that was really interesting, that match, wasn't it? Because it was, I think that was the first time I've ever shot with so many. I mean, outside of what people like Ben Ducker and all those guys at IPSC that shoot like world shoots that are formally organised. This was kind of like an informal, let's say, match that we shot where we almost competed against. Well, we didn't almost. We did compete against all the Canadians, the Americans, the South Africans. There was a few Aussies there.
That was great.
Kiwis,
it was massive. I don't forget. I think it was about 90 people on the score sheet. I came 6th. And that's against some pretty good American shooters as well. So
I won't say where I came, but
I'll take that.
I won't say where I came, but that's for another day. But yeah, no, I think I was significantly lower down the score sheet. But anyway, I had fun and it was good fun. But the good thing about those Empire matches at the end of the day, wasn't it, around the man v man stuff and everyone's in that,
stuff in evenings.
In the atmosphere, and it was just incredible, wasn't it? And people, obviously put the guns away, have a few beers or whatever, and
Well, the old boy turned up with his a cowboy cookout. That was fantastic. What a great you're sitting there and you're talking to people from. You've got the same interests, so straight away there's something that unites you. And it's just good fun. And you learn about other people and other cultures, and you go. I think the real thing for me is you're going to places that as a tourist you wouldn't go to.
Oh yeah, you would. Well, so SUPs you'd just drive straight past, wouldn't you? You wouldn't even know it was there unless you turned off the highway there.
Well, I think a prime example. Last time we were in Kentucky, we stopped at a Walmart and we were walking around, got to the checkout, and the woman behind the counter, bearing in mind, it's not a touristy place at all, she sort of said, "You're the first foreigners we've ever had in here."
Maybe the last as well, but there we go.
But it's a great way of seeing the sort of off the beaten path. Definitely, it's a bit of an eye opener sometimes as well to see how other people live and what goes on.
Yeah.
And just get to meet people. Yes.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Kentucky. Looking forward to Utah. I think that'd be great fun. And I think if we're talking international stuff, I mean, there's quite an interesting one. We're going to Châteauroux, the IPSC range in France. That'd be quite interesting. So that's the last weekend in June. I should know that because it's my birthday weekend. So I think it's Dave's birthday weekend as well. So yeah, it's a cake all round, I think. But yeah, it's or is it you're buying the ammo? I don't know, something along those lines. But So yeah, I think that'd be quite a good little one. I don't think any of us have been there.
I haven't.
A few of the guys, obviously, we shoot with have shot there in terms of the world shoot and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like a cracking facility.
I know Dave Ashcroft re-rates it, so it should be a.
Looking forward to that as well. So
we're doing it 2 days.
2 days pistol shooting, isn't it? Yeah. So I think we've put on a bit of a mini match type thing. The only downside, not downside, it's probably a leveler is that you have to have an FAC to shoot that one, but that means that we don't have to necessarily go through all the basic safety stuff that we would do in sort of Czech Republic as a leveler. But that's good. I'm looking forward to that. It'd be good fun. Somewhere different as well. I think we'll turn that into a bit of a Calibre adventure. I think hopefully
we're going to take Tobias Airways out.
Yeah, I think Tobias Bar Airways. We'll give it a go and see what happens.
Sounds like a plan to me.
We might make it. We might not. Who knows? But it's part of the fun.
I think there's a runway right next to the range, isn't there?
We'll just land on the range. It's fine. Sort the paperwork out later. But
just please don't put any bullet holes in it.
Yeah, we need to get home first. But yeah, so we might turn that into a bit of adventure, and then obviously we'll probably do another Czech trip, sort of summertime, some point. It depends on whether we live through May, because we've been invited out there to do some tactical shooting, haven't we? Which is interesting. So the guys we shoot with in Czech are they're tactical shooters. That's what they train to do, and obviously we go out there and shoot IPSC. We've never been involved in that, and it was really interesting shooting with one of the guys out there.
Yeah.
He shot the match with us, and it was a real leveler, wasn't it? Because all of a sudden you're way above him, and you're thinking, "Hold on a minute, this is not right." And it's just a completely different mindset. So I'm really intrigued from a mindset point of view.
No, I think we're good because I think they want to run a course, and I think we're going to be the guinea pigs on how they run the course. So I think it'd be quite interesting to learn a different skill set and a different mindset to how these people think and what they do and how they work.
The only thing I'm worried about is it's going to be us lot just sort of like falling out of a car laughing or something like that, and it's all going to go horribly wrong in the first 2 minutes, and they're probably going to shut it all down and we'll end up in the bar, but that's about it. I've just got this weird horrific feeling, that we're just going to be in the laughing stock of the Czech Republic after that. But anyway, it's...
we are normally, so it's no different, is it?
That's good. So so a bit more IPSC stuff in the Czech Republic. I think we've just... got agreement, I think, with the IPSC guys actually to start doing some training and bits and pieces over there. So we'll see where that road takes us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, then it's Utah again, and then who knows where the world takes us after that. So.
Well, hopefully back to the Czech Republic later in the year. Yeah. It's quite nice out there in the winter. It's cold, but it's...
when did we shoot? Was it November last?
Yeah, November, the snow.
And the snow, it was like a foot worth of snow on the ground. It was just absolutely... I've never shot in the snow before, so it was sort of like a tick in the list from my point of view. But it was kind of like surreal, wasn't it? It was really... Yeah.
It's like all these things. If you dress appropriately...
it was good fun,
yeah. But it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I like Czech Republic. It's a good place. People are nice. The rangers are really... The guy who runs the range, I think we've earned his trust now.
Yeah.
So they kind of just leave us to get on with it. But
and if you shoot in the Czech Republic in the winter, obviously you've got to make sure you're fully insured. But other than that, in terms of... Ask Mr. Liddy about that in terms of the car. We'll get him on and we'll... nothing to do with shooting. But there we go.
Everything's to do with... It's only a rental.
But it's good. It's good. But so I think a full action-packed year of shooting. Yeah, I think it's going to be great fun. And obviously the club's still there, ticking along in the background, keeping people up to speed with what's going on. And
so as a club, I think we try and book some more long ranger. Oh,
you going all Lone Ranger on us?
Long range. 600, maybe 1,000 yards. Try and get people out doing that. We'll definitely, I think, this year nominate some sort of club captain, sort of full board captain to take that and under their wing and actually crack on with it, because it's just I don't have time, and I know. I think between you, me, and Dave, we just don't have time to do that anymore.
Do anymore. So I think, and also I think a call out really in terms of other clubs that want to get involved and start doing some other stuff with us. That'd be great.
I think maybe an inter-club match as well at some point would be quite good.
Yeah.
Try and find a club who's willing to take us on.
Or not, as the case would be.
Maybe field a couple of teams and have a bit of a fun, make it a bit of a fun shoot, whether it's 3-gun or whatever.
Well, we tried to get that north versus south off the ground, didn't we, a couple of years ago, and that kind of fell flat on its face. But hey, maybe that's another kindle in the fire to get that one.
Retry that one.
Yeah, we tried to do. Was it Rossendale, wasn't it, where we tried to get Ian Corrigan's lot and that lot to do a north versus south. So maybe that's another thing we'll post-COVID world.
We should try and get Corrigan on as well to have a chat with this, because I think he might be up for it, but we might have to do that via a Zoom or something.
Well, he's northern, isn't he? So we need a translator as well, don't we?
Could be middle of winter, always having his shorts.
So
you could put a screen here and he could...
So yeah, I think lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to chew on. But yeah, I think as the podcast evolves, and we'll throw some more content out there. And anyone wants to get involved, crack on. Just drop us a note.
Yeah, and if you've got stuff you want us to talk about, or people you really want to hear, want us to have a chat with, and let us know, because like I said, I'm open to everyone and everything in the industry and in the sport in general. So
that'd be good fun.
Try and get some manufacturers on to tell us about their products.
Yeah,
as well.
So
stay board.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys, and we'll crack on with another episode soon. And anything else, drop us a comment or a link or anything like that, and we'll chew the fat. Yep.
Great, thank you.